Well, I think it's about time we finally leave this city. So, hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White version. Last time, we ended up exploring around Castelia City, getting ourselves a bunch of TMs. In this episode, we're going to be heading off to Route 4. It's about time we finally got to Route 4, I believe, because, you know, an entire week spending inside Castelia City, that gets a little bit boring. So do you have anything? Route 4 is long, be careful. Okay, what about you? Nimbasa City is at the end of Route 4, and Nimbasa City is where our next gym is going to be located. But, welcome to Route 4, ladies and gentlemen. And this is how, pretty much in this desert, wild battles are handled. Pretty much darker sand means it's bad. Must you do this every time, Sharon? Fine, I'll humor you. So, it's time we tackle Sharon yet again. What is this, like the 5th time we've tackled him so far? But starts out with his P-Dove. How adorable. It's one level away from leveling up and evolving. Anna, take care of it. Now, you're gonna notice that I'm gonna have Anna in front of my team for a lot of time because, you know, desert area in the past, usually there's a lot of ground types, a lot of, oh, I don't know, rock types, and they're weak to water. Not in Pokemon Generation 5, it's not. And I learned this the hard way. But let's take out our little monkey so we can burn the newly evolved Snivy, otherwise known as Servine. I really like Servine's design. Actually, I'll go on a limb and say I like all of Snivy's evolutionary line. The only one I don't like is, you know, Tepig into Pignite. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, look, you had a berry. Congratulations. You can restore your health. Guess what? We're still buffed by this sandstorm. All right, you had a Leech Seed. Stupid Leech Seed. At least it's not the Gen 1 approach of Leech Seed, which is broken as all belief if you want to do that. But let's continue with our little flame bursts, shall we? Done. Uh-oh, Leaf Tornado. Now, Leaf Tornado is a very powerful move that the Snivy line learns, and that's what makes Snivy very versatile when it evolves, because it gets a very, very good stat buffs, to say the least. But either way, just as always, it falls to my little monkey. Good monkey, good. But we're buffed by the sandstorm. And now it's time for Panpour, which means it's time for Bolt to get some action with his terrible defense. Don't worry, Bolt, you will soon be in a better place. No, I'm not saying Bolt's gonna die. I mean, Bolt's actually close to evolving, because remember, Bolt will evolve at level 27. So, zap, zappity, zap, zap. Oh, that was supposed to take it out in one hit. You know what would have taken it out in one hit? If Bolt had a physical electric attack instead of a special one, because, you know, Bolt's stats have him go better in the physical department. But I digress. Either way, Bolt is now level 24, which I believe he may learn a new move for this level? No, it might be level 25 he learns it. And we got a Leopard, pure dark type. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone else, so let's send out Monty, my mole. Go, Monty! Show them why you're the best. So, guess what, kitty? We're gonna hone some claws. Ow. It's always good to have hone claws on a Drillbur or an Excadrill, because raising up its physical attack stat, ooh, that's fun. So let's use Fury Swipes and watch what happens. Oh, great. I fell for the torment. But, slash, slash, slash. Not bad. 5 times, destroyed Leopard pretty much in one hit. Well, maybe you can't win because I constantly over-level more than you. And also my Pokemon team, pretty diverse. No, it's because I over-level. Why is it that everyone always thinks that it's trust in my Pokemon? I just over-level. I do trust them. I trust them to do a good job. But I really need to change this ringtone. Yep, straight down Route 4, which pretty much is going to be the entirety of this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I ended up doing a little cut right there. That was because I was healing up my Pokemon, only to find out that there is a pseudo Pokemon Center inside of this room. This is after I've already wasted all my items. This isn't the first time I've done this. No. And that was when I facepalmed in real life because I realized I wasted all those items. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode in its entirety, we're going to be tackling Route 4. The reason for that is because I just really want to, battle all the trainers around here, such as these fishermen that are right here, because logic. But since we're starting this off, why don't we get into the Pokemon that are available on Route 4? So, first up, we're going to have one that we've seen already that, Team Plasma seemed to like to use, and that is Sandile. Sandile is a ground dark, alligator. Evolves at first time at level 29 and evolves again at level 40. It's a pretty versatile Pokemon in terms of its attacks once it evolves, but not too much, to be quite honest. Now, what is the next Pokemon that is available on the route? Because there's actually not that many that we're able to catch. The next one is Darumaka. Darumaka is the fire type I probably should be having on my team, and the one that many people are telling me that I need to get on my team. So, why is that? Well, Darumakas are pretty good with their physical attack, and when they evolve at level 35, oh boy, that physical attack is something good. Even better, they learn physical fire type moves, something Monkey does not learn for some reason. Now, I'm still gonna be sticking with Monkey, but that's that. Anyway, right now, we are getting Bolt to learn Spark, which is a physical electric type move, which he finally needed to get. Because this means that Bolt can now make use of his physical attack stats. Finally! It only took until level 25, 2 levels before he evolves. I mean, seriously. Anyway, one last Pokemon that is available on this route is another one we're going to be seeing a lot, and that is known as Scraggy. Scraggy, I believe, is a dark fighting type Pokemon. Kind of interesting you'd have a dark fighting since, their moves aren't really the best with one another. It evolves at level 39. It's a decent fighting Pokemon. It's one I don't really use because its attack, defense, and special defense are pretty well-rounded, so I will give it that, but it's just not a Pokemon I really use too much. Apparently, it's supposed to be based off of a chicken as well. I don't see it. Maybe it's because of the fact that it pretty much evolved and turned into a Pokemon that constantly has baggy pants. Oh well. But that's pretty much all the Pokemon we can catch on the route right now. There's a lot of Pokemon that I could actually catch if I had the ability to surf, which is HM03, which we won't be getting for quite a while. Or if I could fish, but we won't be fishing until endgame. So that's why I don't go over those Pokemon. At the same time, it's also because they're available in many routes. But pretty much for a lot of this episode, we're going to be just tackling a bunch of different trainers that are available around here because, why not? Anyway, we got Timpole, and this is where I'm just really starting to regret my choice of putting Anna in the front of the team for Route 4 because I'm sorry, desert area, I'd expect, say, ground type, rock type Pokemon. No! The only one that falls under that is a Sandile, and those are only in the wild, which is just oodles of fun. So, Bolt is now level 26, one more level, and he will be able to evolve. And then he kind of becomes useless to me. Yes, Bolt, as I've said before, he's not going to be staying on our main team. Oh no, I have another electric type that I can't wait until we get into. But we won't be getting to that one until a while. Anyway, we got a Roggenrola, so I finally have, the ability to use Anna's water ability. Of course, the Roggenrolas have Sturdy, which is always fun. So, it's got another Roggenrola. Let's just take it out. Wait for the Sturdy. Do another Water Gun. And take it out. And now we got a Timber, so now we're going to send out hashtag. And one-shot it. Boom. That one was sped up a little bit faster than normal, I will admit, so I hope nothing goes wrong, but let's put another Repel. I'm gonna start using Repels to not get into wild Pokemon battles because they just waste time, honestly. And I don't want to waste time with that. So let's keep going over this way. We got another one of those guys right there. Anything around here? Probably with my dowsing machine if I used it. I do not use the dowsing machine, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep that in mind. All right, so we got another trainer. Let's see who this worker has. There's one Pokemon, and it's a Timber. All right, Anna can take that out. She has Mystic Water, and she's got herself Razor Shell. But we're going to use Water Pulse instead because I'm an idiot. Oh well, Mystic Water still helps. So that takes care of that. Now let us keep going. Grab this item right here, which is Torment. Torment is an interesting TM move. I don't really use it too much, which is why I can't really do a full bio on it. I'm just collecting TMs because I want to. So our repel wore off, but we have another item right there that we need to grab. So let's use another one of the repels. Soon we'll be able to use super repels, which are very helpful. Anyway, I didn't see the small entrance that was right there, and that's when I realized, oh wait, it's right here. And we get another Hyper Potion. Not bad. Hyper Potions are really good to get. And you can't go anywhere around there. And one more item. A Great Ball. You know, people are just throwing these out everywhere, and I'm just able to pick them up. I should thank these people. And I wasted a repel, pretty much just trying to get items. So let's go and heal up our Pokemon so that I don't need to do anything. Anyway, the Pokemon sprite that's walking around right there is actually Sandal's evolved form. So you're going to be seeing a lot of those Krokos, as I like to do it, or as I like to call them, Kremlings. Seriously, the Sandile line, when a Sandile evolves, it reminds me of the Kremlings. Like, I'm expecting to see Donkey Kong around here. And now I'm regretting not getting a Darumaka. Anyway, get a burn heal right here. I'm gonna need that. The sun's probably beating down on poor Roxas right there like crazy. But who are you? Ladies and gentlemen, meet a new class trainer type, the Backpacker. Backpackers generally tend to use Pokemon I've noticed that are around the area, or later on some evolved ones, but they don't generally have too many. They usually have just one or two. So get used to Backpackers. We're gonna be fighting a lot of them. In fact, there's another one right there. But we have another item right here, which I need. So, got ourselves an Ether. So, that will help us out refilling the PP points. It was a random battle that I cut out because I haven't used another repel. And let's fight this Backpacker instead. One that a guidebook recommended. That's kind of odd. What is that magazine? That person needs to be slapped. Cottony? Really? I mean, I guess it's helpful against Anna, but look. Anna got hit by a Razor Leaf and it did nothing. And Anna isn't known for her special defense or her regular physical defense either. We got another Backpacker right here. We can go around them. That's what we'll do right now. Grab this item, which is a Super Potion. Oh, I thought it would have been a Hyper Potion. So, now to fight the Backpacker. All right. So, Backpacker Jill with her Pet Lil. Oh, gosh, darn it. I don't like Pet Lils. The main reason I don't is because every time I fight one, it either uses Leech Seed constantly or it uses Sleep Powder on me, and then I end up falling asleep. But that took care of the Pet Lil, so I am not traumatized. That explains how you caught that Pet Lil at that level. That is the fun part about the Pokemon journey, battling against trainers and stealing their money. Oh, we got a Blitzel. Yet again, regretting my choice of putting Anna in front, but luckily, this Blitzel isn't gonna know anything and it has a terrible physical defense. Oh, Blitzel. You are very useless. I'm sorry, even the one I have is not that good. It's just not. I love it, but it's gonna get replaced so hard once I'm able to replace it. But time for a worker battle. against Worker Scott with his Roggen. Oh gosh, darn it, sturdy. That's what I'm just gonna call Roggen Rollers from now on. They are the sturdy Pokemon. The Pokemon that will use sturdy, will have sturdy no matter what. And it annoys me that they do. Right, so let us get Bolt out. And Shock. Pretty much the only reason why I'm putting Bolt out right now is because I want Bolt to evolve, which he will be in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Because the next episode, we're still not going to Nimbasa City. Oh no. I can drag this out a long way. But first things first, go over this way. We got a highway above us. Who are you? When you look at the freeway, you feel exhilarated. That's something you don't feel exhilarated about. Especially when you live right next to one, because then that's a pain. I, fortunately, do not. So we got this backpacker with his P-Dove. And now to slash this P-Dove with my Razor Shell. And the P-Dove's gone. There we go. That defeats that backpacker. Don't worry, we're almost done with Route 4. If you go up that way right there, that will lead you to Nimbasa City. But we won't be doing that until the next part. In fact, we won't be doing that for quite a while. So, let's go over this way because there's another place that we need to go to that's going to be explored in the next part. But let us get to this guy right here. And once we beat him, we'll head off to the new area. So, he's got a Timber. Well, guess what? I've got Anna, and she has Razor Shell. Even though it's not weak at all. Still good, though. So, that takes care of that. And what about you, my dear? We'll talk to you in a second. Okay, we got 2 workers right here. And talk to him. You'll obtain TM28, Dig. Dig is a very beneficial TM to get, especially if you don't have any ground-type Pokemon. In fact, for Nimbasa City, I recommend catching either a ground-type or getting some rock-type moves. Specifically rock-type because of the Nimbasa City gym. Ruins buried in the desert, huh? Yep, that's where we're going to be headed, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be heading to the Desert Resort, which is a bunch of ruins, but will also give us quite a few things. Anyway, right here, I thought that those two were going to double battle me, so I'm like, okay, you know what? Anna, you're going out. It's time for Bolt and Monty. There. But little did I know, they're not a double battle. Yes, you will be in trouble because this next area is going to be pretty powerful. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be exploring the Desert Ruins, or as it's called, the Desert Resort.